Hey, Teddy K here for Best Buy Plugin, and in this video review we take a look at the latest Amazon Kindle. This is the 2019 entry-level model that brings in a key feature that's been missing. The simply and aptly titled Kindle has always been an appropriate term for what is Amazon's entry-level model. Only the difference in this case is that with the LEDs in here, you can now read it at night or in the dark. To be honest, there's not a whole lot that's really dramatic or all that new necessarily with this Kindle. I think having the LEDs is a big factor because you couldn't really read at night before. With the entry-level models, you had to go up to the Paperwhite. And I think the comparison to the Paperwhite is apt. So there isn't a new Paperwhite so far this in 2019, but there was obviously the 2018 version. And I think those two have some similarities. So for example, the Paperwhite has 5 LEDs, this has 4. The Paperwhite has a 300 ppi pixel density. This has 167 ppi. So there are some similarities, even the size, not a huge difference even in size, not a huge difference in weight. The Paperwhite, of course, has the waterproofing, this does not. So some of those factors come into play when it comes to deciding which one you want to go with. For me, I didn't find the lack of pixel density to be that much of an issue when it came to reading text. I did notice it more so when looking at book covers or looking through menus, going through the store. I did find this model to be a little slower when it came to opening things up and just browsing as opposed to the other models. I'm not even going to compare this to the Oasis. The Oasis is in a league of its own as far as Kindle e-readers go. But this is, I think, an entry-level model that is really compelling because of what's been added here. So if you don't want to go as far as the Paperwhite, but you do want some of the features that would be in that model, then you can go with this. You are getting the same screen size. So this is the 6-inch e-ink display. The pixel density, of course, is not the same, but the size is the same. And you do have recessed bezels here, so you know kind of when you're touching the screen and when you're not, as opposed to the flush design of the Paperwhite. But other than that, other than those aesthetic differences, I don't know that there's a huge gap between them, especially now. Now, again, yes, we're referring to the 2018 model of the Paperwhite, not necessarily what could come out later this year. But even so, the fact that you can get a similar reading experience with something that is at this level is good to know. Unfortunately, there is one problem, and the one problem, at least for Canada, is that you don't get Audible integration. So Audible integration would allow you to listen to audiobooks on the device through a Bluetooth connection to headphones. Unfortunately, that's not available in Canada, so I was not able to test that. And that's my review of the new Kindle 2019 edition. For Best Buy Plugin, I'm Teddy K. Thanks for watching.